and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 5, so 35 businesses participating in the program right now. So I could go in and choose any one of these. So how about we'll choose Diamond in the Rough, click on that, and I'm taken to their custom gift card page, and I could buy this card. The range is for $5 to $250. So I can go in here and say, I want a $25 card or a $27 card, anything in that range. Right now, the city of Fremont is covering the e-delivery fee for all the purchases. The e-delivery fee basically covers our costs on the card sale and allows us to offer the program for free for right now to the merchants and to the city for setting it up. There's no setup fees. There's no ongoing subscription fees. Starting in October, there will be a charge to participating merchants of 5% of cards sold. Right now, we're giving you 100% of the sales. So there's literally no cost to you for the program. And if you're not interested in continuing, you can opt out at any time. It's a month-to-month program. So if you're selling more cards than, and you don't want to pay 5%, you could opt for a flat fee of $30 a month. If you're selling, say, $1,000 of cards a month or something, that's going to be cheaper. So, but right now, no cost. You can sign up, and for the next 3 months, there will be no cost to anybody for the program. So we'll send you all the money, and there's no fees on redemption either. So anyway, so if I was going to buy this $25 card, I would select the amount, go to the next screen, and say, I'm going to send this to Brittany, and here's her email or her phone number, or I could print it for hand delivery if I was taking it to, say, her birthday party or something. I could also do a bulk order and get a whole bunch of cards at once. From here, the next screen is going to say, write a message like happy birthday or shop small or whatever message the sender wants. And they can schedule the gift for delivery, or it could, or they can just let it go right away when, as they're going through the buying process. And then the last screen is checkout and pay. Yiftee will process that payment. Most people pay with a credit card, hence the need for the e-delivery fee up front, because we are going to pay the processing costs on that payment. And so it comes out of the $1.05 e-delivery fee, and the rest is enough for us to keep the lights on here for the time being. So, so that's the sales process. And then we will package up all the money sold every week and send that to you, the merchants, by ACH. So we'll just transfer it into your bank account, and it will automatically show up in your bank account every week for all the cards that have been sold. The reason that we're doing the payment processing for everybody is the digital gift card business is rife with fraud. So we've been doing this since 2012. We're onto their tricks. We screen them out. If we do get a chargeback on a gift because someone reported a stolen credit card or something, we eat that. So it's not something you need to worry about. So Yiftee is handling that for you. So that's the gift sending process. Brittany, do we have any questions yet?
Not just yet, Donna. Keep going. Thank you.
Okay. All right, good. Let me go see if I can share the other screen now. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about for the next few minutes is how do you redeem these cards. So make this a little bigger. I think if I do this. Okay, can y'all see that?
Looks good, Donna.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. So If the gift were sent by text message, it would show up on someone's phone as a text message like this. If it was sent by email, they'll get it in email. Either way, there's a link on it in the middle there that the person would click on and see the screen in the middle here, which is your digital card with your branding on it. So it's going to look like whatever you want the card to look like. And then for the message from the sender, the amount on the card, and you can scroll down and see a little bit about your shop or restaurant and where it's located. When they're ready to redeem it, they would click View Gift Voucher, the bar on the bottom here, and they would get the screen on the right here that has a code number on it. So you see it says, I think it's a 15-digit code. Gifts do not expire by default when they're sent by consumers who are paying money for them. That money does not expire. That money is going to be, we're going to send it straight through to you. So you have that money. And it's your obligation to redeem this gift when they come in. There's no app here. So nobody has to download anything or log in or give us any information in order to get their gift. They just get their gift. And we also want these gifts redeemed. That's what makes everybody happy and buy more gifts. So we send reminders wherever we can. So if the gift is sent by email, we will automatically send a reminder every month. If it was sent by text, then we will ask them if we can send them reminders, because legally they have to opt in. And hopefully that through one of those, they'll get the reminders. The other way that a gift could be delivered would be by print, in which case it's going to print out the card and the code number and the instructions for how to redeem on, it'll arrive as a PDF, and then they just print that out. So that's the receiving and what the customer gets. And next I will show you how you redeem it in your stores. So any questions so far on that?
Yeah, one quick question, Donna. Can you add additional gift card funds to an existing card? Is it kind of like a Starbucks card you could just add to it, or how does that work?
Great question. No, you cannot, because of the e-delivery fee. People don't generally want to do that because they would be paying an extra fee to do so. You can, we would ask that they just buy a new card. So you can't reload and you can't combine.
Thank you.
Yep, good question. Okay, so how do you redeem these? So people are going to show up in your stores with that gift either printed or on their phone. What we recommend is that you stay logged into your account. So this is one of the merchants in Fremont. It's called Milk and Honey. This is their real, we call it a merchant portal. So everyone, as part of the gift card program, you get your own merchant portal just with your card and your data in it. We recommend that you would log into this screen from either a cell phone or a tablet or something that's convenient near where you check customers out, because what you're going to do is enter the gift coupon code here, that 15-digit code. You press the lookup gift bar and then you will get the amount of money on the card. So we'll tell you the balance, which will be the same number as what's on their phone because we keep the phone current all the time. If they've printed it out, it might not be because they might have spent some since they printed it, but the actual balance will be right here. So then with after that, you would put in the amount of the transaction and redeem and execute that transaction. And then Yiftee will subtract that amount from their gift card balance. You already have the cash, so we're not transferring money to you at that time because you already have it, but we need to change the balance on their card. You can also, most of the time, refund back to their card also if you need to do that in the same process. Questions on redeeming?
Not at this time, Donna.
Okay, good. Then I'll go on and show you the rest of the back end here. So when you set up your card, I'll show you that process in a minute. It takes just a few minutes to set up a card, but this is the portal that you get with the name of your business, your address. So you can go in here anytime and change this or edit this. Description of the business, your custom card image. If you want to have recommendations for quick picks, we call them, they're kind of like house specials. You could have pictures of those here. A cover page for your, when people go to your page to buy your gift, your logo, and your custom card. So that's pretty much the whole setup process. It's not very hard. You just need an image for the background, an image for the card, and your logo. That's about it. What's key over here, the menu bar on the left, this navigation bar, this is your main navigation bar. You need to provide us with banking info. So it's all X'd out here. So we're not going to go steal their bank number, but you need to give us your number so that we can transfer the funds to you every week. That's key. And the other thing that I'd like to show you is this page. So it's going to bring up your custom gift page. So there's a banner on the top that describes the promotion that's going on right now. If there wasn't a promotion going on right now, it would just look like this. So there's your background image, your card image, your logo. And this link right here, app.yiftee.com, blah, 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 milk and honey cafe. This is a unique URL just for your gift. So our recommendation is that you put this link, you sell gift cards from your own website. So put the menu item that says gift cards on your website with this link, and then people can buy these cards from your website. You also can put it on Facebook, on Instagram, and pretty soon we'll have it automatically showing up on Nextdoor. So people can buy your cards from your profiles on all those social media platforms. So basically, the more you market your card, the more cards you will sell. This is not just a tool for the city of Morgan Hill, it's a tool for you to market your business. So if you have, for instance, a customer mailing list, you could send out this link to your customer mailing list and invite them to pay it forward and buy your gift cards, in which case we'll send you all the money for all those cards that get sold. So we would strongly recommend that you do that, both put the link on your website and send message out to your mailing list, put it on your social media, put it, send it to your mom, send it to everybody so that you can sell more cards. Let's see. Okay, back to the portal. You have some really nice reports here. So you have access to all the information from everyone that buys your card. So on this report, you're going to see everybody that's purchased Milk and Honey cards and their email addresses. So you actually have marketing rights to all of these people. You can download this in CSV, export to CSV, and add it to your mailing list. If you've got a newsletter or something like that, you can just add these people and use it in Constant Contact or MailChimp or whatever you use for that. So, and then you've got reports that will show you, you can also see on this report, the cards. So the cards sold, can't see the header here, but the card sold and what's been redeemed on that card. So you can see your outstanding balance of cards that are still outstanding and have not yet been redeemed for financial accounting purposes. So that's a quick tour. You can also run your own buy one, get one programs. You don't need to do that on top of what the city's doing, but when the city program runs out, you can run your own buy one, get one programs if you are so inclined. So I think that's the tour. And again, all this is not going to cost you anything until in October. And instead of having a fixed price subscription, which is what we used to do, we're just going to do 5% of what's sold. So nobody will go in the red by offering gift cards for sale. So that's a quick tour. Questions?
Yes, Donna. So can you give us kind of a quick overview of how long it takes a business to have this set up and kind of be launched live? Is it like a 2-minute process, 10-minute process? What do you think?
That is a great question, and I meant to show you that. I knew there was something I was missing. Okay, so let me go back to Fremont here. Okay, so at the bottom of this page, here's all these gift cards. At the bottom of this page, it says apply to join the Fremont Marketplace. So if someone wanted to join, they would click that link and be taken to a page that will be, this one is Fremont's. So if I actually do this, I'm going to create a card on the real live Fremont website, which is probably not going to make the folks there very happy. So now I'm going to go to a demo site. So now it says your chamber logo here. So this is a demo site. I'll show you what it takes to create them. So if my website was donnasdonuts.com, I would put that in there. And then there's a little video here if you want to watch it about how it works. It's kind of a video of what I'm showing you. And then also for those who prefer to read about it, there's a little blurb there. But let's just say we're going to set this up. So then you go to the next screen where you can choose one of our cards. So we have a bunch of pre-designed cards here. Or I could upload a file and put my favorite image, use this as my card. So that is now going to make this silly picture of me in the Elton John glasses my card image. And I go to the next screen and I say, this is Donna's Donuts. And my email is here and wants a password. Okay, and no, I don't need to save that. So now it says this is the next screen that describes the fees. So no surprises to anybody. There, I would be agreeing to the merchant agreement here. If I check this box, and then from here, it sent me an email. And if I go to that email, I would click it and be taken into the portal. So let me see if I can find that. Is that here yet? Not here yet. There we go. Okay, welcome to Yiftee gift cards and promotions. It says, we're delighted that you've joined us. I'm ready, let's go. And now I have my own Donna's Donuts with a typo in my name portal. So this is similar to what you just saw for Milk and Honey, only you haven't sold anything yet. So I can go in here and look at edit listing. It's going to ask me for the address of my business. So you'd fill that in. And there's my silly picture, and I can add a business description, etc. So now you're kind of caught up to what you saw from the Milk and Honey account. Here are the reports if I wanted to. Of course, there's no cards sold yet, and then my custom link to your own custom website is right there. And that's all the default values that we have in there for you. Questions? More questions?
Great, thank you, Donna. Quick question. As we extend further into this COVID-19 pandemic and people get more concerned about possibly needing to close for a period of time or even, God forbid, going bankrupt, what is the process at that point if that happens?
So heaven forbid, if someone goes bankrupt, you have the cash. So there's no way we can refund the card holders. If they reach out to you, that would be between you and them. So we can't be responsible for that when they buy your cards because we sent you the money.
Okay, great. Makes sense. Thank you. Let's see. I mean, any other kind of tips, tricks, best practices when you're going on and, you know, starting an account, what you've seen work very well and what you think doesn't work so well?
Well, so also we are more than happy to help you with marketing materials. I know a lot of you are spread super thin. We're used to that. I actually hired 9 college interns for the summer and they're awesome. They're all up to speed now. One of them has been assigned to Morgan Hill and he can help you with individual marketing materials, social media posts, email blasts, anything that you need for your, to help you market your card. So reach out to, his name is Sanjar. I'll make sure that you all have his contact info. He's reachable at an email that is west@yiftee.com.
Excellent.
So other than that, there's one thing we recommend no tipping on the card. And that is just so that you don't accidentally go over the amount of money that's on the card already. It's not such a big deal with this, the way these are redeemed. There's low risk because you can actually see the balance right there when you redeem it. But it avoids errors.
Thank you. And is that we've talked quite a bit about Gift Fremont just because you and I had talked about that, and that was kind of the start of our conversation here, and with Olivia from the City of Morgan Hill. But are there other programs that you might direct people to just so they can kind of go on and get a taste of what it looks like? I think we had talked about, was it the Redlands that you and I had talked about before as well?
Redlands is doing community cards. The Shreveport, let's see, what did they call? Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, I can show you Redlands. It's a little different program. It's a community card where it's one card with all the merchants on it. You want me to show that, Brittany?
I mean, whatever you think would be helpful. I mean, I know we kind of volleyed between going which way, and we ended up going the individual business route versus the citywide card. So
happy to show. Let's see. So this program's a little bit different where it's one card and it works at all these different merchants. The downside of this program versus what you're doing is we can't pay you until the gifts are redeemed, because when someone buys the card, we don't know where they're going to go, right? So when they go there, the card is redeemed in the store and you get paid through the MasterCard network actually. But Brittany and Olivia and their teams chose the option that would get you those funds up front right now when everyone's coming back and cash flow is so critical. So that's, yeah. So this might be interesting as something down the road, maybe around holiday time. But right, I wouldn't try to do both at once. There's enough to swallow with one program.
great. Thank you, Donna.
Yeah.
I don't see any more questions coming through the queue. So any parting words of wisdom that you have for people who are going to try and attempt this in the next 20 minutes?
Did you publish your link, Brittany, so that they can sign up? Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, so my advice is if you need help with graphics or images or anything, just reach out to west@yiftee.com and I'll have, his name is Sanjar, S-A-N-J-A-R. Just put that at the top of the message and he will be more than happy to help you with images and graphics. Because I know not everyone is as good as the 20 somethings at graphics these days, me included. And let's see. If you need things like social media posts or email copy, just send Sanjar an email and he'll be happy to help you with that stuff customized for your business.
Donna, now that you just kind of circled back, you reminded me about social media. How easy is it to connect this? I know we talked about the website, and that seems to be, you know, very easy to connect. How easy is it to connect to a social media Nextdoor Instagram account?
So we're in process right now of doing an integration with Nextdoor, so that just automatically shows up on Nextdoor profiles, which is awesome. With Instagram, we'll send around instructions for how to do that. To be honest, I'm not a social media guru at all. So you can tell I'm over 40. And so we'll send around the instructions on how to do that for Facebook and Instagram. And you can always just put a post on your Facebook pages and Instagram with a link.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's it, I mean, thank you everybody else for joining us. We did stream live as well, and we did a recording, so we'll post that out. And then I believe Donna is coming back on Friday at 10 a.m. for an additional walkthrough, correct, Donna?
Yeah, that's right. And I'm Donna at Yiftee.com. So feel free to email me if you have any follow-up questions. Happy to help you.
Okay.
Oh, I know the other thing that's important to know is support at Yiftee.com. So we have a support team that's standing by to help you or your customers if they ever have questions about their gift cards or if they lose them. Usually we can find them and resend them and make sure they get them again. So feel free to email support at Yiftee.com.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Donna. We really appreciate you taking the time to walk us through the program. It's fantastic. I'm very excited. Olivia is very excited to get our businesses up and running on this. So thank you for taking the time to help us with that.
Pleasure's all mine. Thanks for having me.
All righty. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you on Friday at 10. Thanks, Donna.
Bye.